Hey guys, this is Peter with Warm Water Addicts. I just released a big 18-pound grass carp, and I was just going to show you kind of what my setup is. I'm using a behemoth, a Redington behemoth Echo 7 weight with a general weight forward fly line floating. I find these, I'm in a big reservoir, okay? It's a big, just a dump in, a spillway. And where these waters come in, they just drag food in for these fish. I don't know if you can tell, but there's just shad just lining up all along here. There's a big school of them out here. This is just kind of a jack of all trades kind of pool. You got bass, drum, carp, catfish, grass carp. So where water dumps in at, be it a small little trickle or a little bit larger pool, you can see where the foam is going. It goes out here and then it comes across and then it dumps on over here. That's where these grass carp are going to be, okay? So I got an indicator rig. It's, let me strip in here. Sorry. That's what happens when I'm alone. An indicator rig, indicator, and then you just got to kind of test depth. I've caught them within, a foot of an indicator, and then within, I got about a foot, or about 2.5 feet to 3 feet. I just got a veggie fly on. A veggie fly is just something that looks like grass or moss or vegetation. I use a pretty simple one. It's just rabbit strip palmered around a hook. So here's kind of what I do. I throw the indicator up in the current so you can see it down there. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. You can see it down there. It's right there, right at the end of my rod tip. Right, yeah, right there. Okay, that little yellow thing. And I'll just drag it. I know this is bad. I wish I could edit the crap out of this. Let's see where I can see. Where is it? I'll just let it follow the current. Oh, there it is. It's right here. It's right there. Yellow dot. There it is. It just came out. And just went under. Did you see that? Just went under. So basically, I'll nymph these pools until that indicator goes under. And honestly, it's usually grass carp. Sometimes you'll get a catfish. But this is basic. I don't overcomplicate it. There's other techniques that I like using when I'm other places, but this is just a general. There's one. Yep, see him? You guys see that on hookup? That was cool. And you set the hook a little bit harder. Alrighty, I'll get back to you when I'm starting to play them. Hey guys, this is Pure Warm Water Addicts. I was just showing you guys what I do for my indicator rig, and this big colossal just hit. He took off about it's another big grassy, really big grassy. Oh boy. Sorry. He took off about 150 feet. He just ran. I mean, he was gone when I hooked him. And I set hook pretty good, which just means you strip and lift at the same time. Strip hooked, or strip setting, sorry. This is pretty insane. I've never done 2 grassies in one day, but I guess when you kind of figure out where they're at, you have no trouble. You have no trouble getting them to work with you a little bit. Once you figure out what they like, kind of how they like it. There's a different angle. I'm gonna be here a while, so that's the only reason I'm doing this. When I'm fighting these, I like to be in control. I actually like the butt of the reel in my stomach, and so I'm sitting down. I can crank down on them, and then I can kind of lift. This is probably gonna be a 30-pounder. Oh man. They really like to fight. These are really big grassies. just about anywhere else you will not find. There's only one other place that I can think of that I fish that has bigger grassies in this reservoir, or this spillway. So that's kind of saying something. Just in case we lose him, I'm going to show him to you because he keeps coming up. So. Fish has landed. Here's the length of him. There's a little bit of a clue. Here's how big his tail is. That's a big fish, you know. He ate the fly perfectly. It's insane. I've never done 2 grassies in one day. Alright, I'm gonna weigh him and I'll take a picture.